Are we on?
Oh, we're on.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, folks.
How are you?
Dom, how are you?
I'm well. I'm well.
Well, we are well. We're
We're
having
well.
a great time here. This is Mike and Dom's semi-drunken but really excited Week 1 fantasy preview. Dom,
How you doing? I'm Dominic. New to the league. Happy to be here.
hungry,
Hungry. Starving, actually.
starving.
All right.
Let's hop
What
right
are we,
in
do-
here.
what are we doing here for
We're going to
everybody?
go team by team, and we're going to give you guys a taste of what to expect in Week 1.
Okay.
Now, starting from the bottom, we're looking at FCC. That's Mike B. You down with Mike B? Yeah, you know me. Versus Catmandu Sean Harkins.
Good,
Dom,
good.
who do you got?
I got an FFC, baby. Look at that team.
FFC projected to win by 8 points.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more than that, I'll be honest with you.
Yep, FFC has a great squad of running backs
They do.
with Freeman and Johnson.
Freeman.
Now, Freeman's playing Tampa Bay. Dominic, that's a favorable matchup on
Yeah, Tampa Bay stinks.
Tampa Bay stinks.
Stinks.
Absolutely. Smelly as balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad. And, Johnson's playing New England.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a favorable day for Arizona, but the passing game specifically.
Yeah, right.
I think Palmer's going to have a day. Johnson, we'll see how he does.
We'll see how he does. Now, Baldwin's an okay receiver. I don't know. I think the one weakness on FCC is Baldwin. But Jordan Reed, he's an absolute target.
Especially in the playoffs last year.
Yep.
Let's not forget that.
Yep. And I forgot who the offensive coordinator is for Washington, but he feeds the horses and he rides them to victory.
I wouldn't, however, sleep on Andrew Luck.
Mm-mm.
What's your opinion on Andrew Luck, Mike? Please.
Dom, I'm happy you asked me that.
Okay.
I'm down on the entire Indianapolis organization, from Jim Irsay to the ball-deflating boy they're
Irsay.
raping in the locker room. Yeah.
Right.
No, it's just not good.
I don't know. I do trust Luck. You know, he's back. I think he's going to get the job done. I'll be honest with you.
My name's Luck, and I'm here. Moving on.
That's never worked for him.
Moving on. So we're looking at Midriff Special
Midriff?
versus Alex Fuckboy Hoff sucks at drafting fantasy football teams. Hoffman,
Yeah.
Mac.
So this is Zeke's time. The
Zeke.
Zika virus.
The Zika virus. Now, Tom, let's talk about Ezekiel Elliott for a second, because I think that's a really interesting
Oh, it is.
point to
Please.
bring up. And talk about ad nauseum, probably.
Please.
Tom, what's the first problem with Zeke?
Not trustworthy.
Not trustworthy.
Not trustworthy.
Not trustworthy, Brian.
Tell us why, Mike.
Brian, I'll tell you what. Thanks, Dom. Brian, he's failing drug tests, allegedly. Failing drug
Failing.
tests. You can't trust a guy who's failing drug tests. He's beating women. Dom, beating women.
We don't like that.
We hate
We
that.
don't like that.
We-
We don't support it.
Absolutely disrespectful. What do you
Yeah.
think? You should
sit him. Actually, you should drop him.
drop him.
And no one should pick him up.
No one will pick him up.
No one will pick him
No
up.
one will pick him up.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I choose Hoff. I choose Hoff. Hands down. Next.
All right, moving on. All right, we got Bang Bang versus Jimmy K.
Bang, bang. Way to go with that Fantasy Boys projected to go to the playoffs thing.
Griff, have some. How much respect do you think Griff has for himself?
I don't think he has that.
Not
I don't have it.
Based on that draft performance, at
Please.
least according to Fantasy Football Guys. No, it's funny. I was actually saying, Griff, I don't hate your team. I think that Fantasy Football, I just disagree with them. I think that you
Griff,
are a better
I hate
player.
your running backs.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's one thing we can both agree on.
Like
Langford and Forsett.
which one is the one that you're going to the bank with?
Who's
not
gonna,
sure.
Which one's going to score any
Who's gonna
points for you tomorrow?
produce for you? Yeah, they're like the most non-hungry players I've ever seen.
They are stuffed.
They're stuffed.
Stuffed.
Like Thanksgiving post stuff.
Stuffed. They're sleeping. They're so
Post-Thanksgiving.
full, I bet.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But Fitzpatrick. Don't
Fitz
forget that.
magic. Now, we love Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's got a great beard. Now, I can't grow any beards, but I'm
Can't.
jealous.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, and I'm ashamed, and I'll never be a good father.
I
Because
forgot to shave
I
yesterday.
don't have facial hair either, or chest hair either. I'll never be a good father.
Alright, Chester. But what about the other side of the ball, though?
So we're looking at
Eli, Doug Martin.
Jimmy K. Looking at Eli.
Murray, Evans, Cooks. I think that's a good team. I'll be honest with you.
Good wide receivers.
Very good wide receivers. I love Evans.
I think Evans is going to be a top 5 wide
I think
receiver.
Cook's going to have a day this weekend against
Oakland. Oh,
Oakland.
R.I.P. We're taking Jimmy. We're taking Jimmy.
I'm taking Jimmy.
All right. I think Griff. I like your team more than fantasy football guys.
Griff, I like you.
Yeah, we like you
We
as
like
a person.
you a lot.
We like.
I don't like your chances.
We don't like just like your team tomorrow.
What do we got next?
So I'm looking at Ape Shit.
Ape Shit.
Ape Shit.
Good day for Cam Newton.
Oh man,
Cam
Newton had an
Well,
absolutely
God bless his
serviceable-
brain though.
God bless his brain. Dom, do you think he has post
Concussion too. We'll see Cam Newton.
Do you think he's got another? He's got a concussion.
Concussion.
Concussed. Concussed.
Concussed.
Do you think he's got one?
He's got 2. I
Now-
think he got 2 in one.
Now,
hit.
do you think the NFL is? Yo, we should do a show on. This is an aside. We should do a show on the current events, like bullshit political crap in the NFL.
Should we wear our hats?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Moving
I
on.
mean, so the Birds of the Word.
So let's look at these running backs. So we got Frank Gore on the Birds of the Word. I thought he retired. I thought he's dead.
I could have sworn that I dumped out the ashes of a Frank Gore just
Yeah.
last week.
I was pretty sure that I saw his name in the paper.
I pissed on ashes of somebody
death.
named Frank Gore. I don't.
So maybe he'll produce this week.
Maybe
on
he'll
that.
produce.
Maybe he's this.
Do you think he'll produce? No, we
Definitely
don't
not.
think, No, we don't think he's going to
Definitely
produce. I mean, you can't trust the Indianapolis Colts from Irsay on down. Irsay is popping pills and making bad choices on the offensive line.
Awful choices.
Can't trust that.
He's an alcoholic.
Yeah,
Raging.
more than that. Yeah, you know he got seriously. This is like a fact. Jim Irsay got pulled over with like a trash bag full of some sort of painkiller, like some sort of like oxycodone type prescription painkiller.
Either that man's in a lot of pain, or he's got a problem.
Yeah, maybe he's just
Maybe
in a lot of
he's in a
pain.
lot of pain. All right.
All right.
Who we have in this game?
So Ape Shit.
I
So
think
Ken Newton did well. Hyde, Austin. Yeah,
We have.
you got poop.
But I think
Poop.
DeAndre Hopkins is going to have
Poop
an
wide
absolute
receivers. Ape Shit. Poop.
Day. Absolute day.
Tavon Austin. Might as well start Trayvon. Julius Thomas.
He's Thomas going to have. And he's going to have a decent day. Blake Bortles isn't going to have a good day, but Julius Thomas is going to have a day. So I'm going with Ape Shit in this game.
I think Ape Shit's gonna win.
Although I wouldn't count DeAndre Hopkins this week against Chicago. They stink.
All right, so we got you next, I think. Fuller House versus Greg.
Fuller House, the
Greg.
least hungry one in the league.
Craig, I think you do have a good team.
You got to stop
This
eating.
is the
Gotta
issue
stop eating.
that I'm having with you. You have a good team.
I
You're
think
just not using
I think
it
he's
well.
got the best team.
He's got the best team.
I think he's got the best
Fantasy
team.
football guys agreed, but you are just not using your team well.
You keep feeding your team. Let them be hungry.
You gotta let them be hungry. Let the dogs let slip, or let loose and slip the hounds of war. Whatever that phrase is, that's what you need to do. Stop. feeding
Whatever
the
that
guys.
phrase is.
What
You
did,
gotta-
what did Ramsey Bolton do before he battled Jon Snow down
He didn't eat.
with his dogs?
He fed his dogs.
Didn't feed his dogs
I don't remember.
for 7 straight days. He didn't feed his dogs. Now it ended up backfiring on Ramsey, I think. Spoilers. However, the point holds that a hungry dog will eat, and you gotta let your boys eat on Sunday. So, Dom, who's winning this game?
Please, Fuller House. Fuller House is going to win this game.
You know, Greg.
Well, let's
I
just
don't
be
know.
honest.
I
Did
don't
we
know.
think Fuller House was going to win prior to C.J. Anderson having a hell of a day on
No,
Thursday?
we didn't think that, and that's important to point out. I think.
People didn't believe him. You just got to give the boy the rock.
Yeah, he was.
Let's
hungry.
be honest.
He was
Let's
hungry.
be honest. Broncos are not going to have a passing game this year.
No.
Their wide receivers aren't going to get any
Oh
action.
my god.
C.J. Anderson will be
Who
getting
the
the
hell
ball.
has Broncos wide receivers? Like, drop them all. Like, there's nobody. C.J. Anderson. Like, I think America woke up. I woke up. I texted Dom when he picked C.J. Anderson.
I was at work.
He was at work.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no,
it
wait,
was-
when
it
you
was
were-
giraffe.
I texted him and I made fun of him.
He
like,
made fun of
between
me. He
us.
said R.I.P.
I said R.I.P. because he picked C.J. I thought his season was done.
The guy's
based
going to
on
get the
that.
rock.
He's gonna get the rock, I guess. Now Todd Gurley, he's Lamar
Todd
Miller.
Gurley, I'm just waiting to be convinced this
Todd
year.
Gurley, Lamar Miller, they have pretty favorable matchups.
Very favorable matchups. I'm just waiting to be convinced for Todd Gurley. Odell's going to have a great day. I love Sammy Watkins.
I mean,
But I love more? A.J. Green.
Aji.
A.J. Green. I
Aji.
love him more.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like,
What was the projections prior
Here-
to C.J. Anderson?
okay, let me draw an analogy to this game, Dom. If I may,
Draw away, Picasso.
I'm seeing a lot of It's almost like Rocky 1. You're the Italian stallion, and Greggs is the established heavyweight champion of the world. Who
Established.
just doesn't give a shit. He's drinking and partying. He's just so complacent.
He's eating too much.
He's
He's just not hungry.
You could say that he's...
Where Rocky is just
Comfortable.
struggling to get his meals.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
All right.
drawing.
All right, last one.
Fuller House.
Last one. Yeah, I think...
Who's the last one?
Oh, your boy. I mean, I think there's not much to talk about.
I think you got this one in the bag.
What do we always say about Big Ben, Dom?
He's cum slinging. He's a cum slinger.
Big Ben is not a gunslinger, gentlemen. He's a cum slinger.
Yes.
And he's going to be dropping cum. He's got... What kind of body does he have, Dom?
A dad bod. He's a dad. He's a guy with a dad bod having fun.
He's a dad. He's going to be coming. He's going to be having fun tomorrow. Just a coming dad all day tomorrow. Anything else we got to talk about besides cum?
The fact that Antonio Brown's on the other end of that cum.
Oh, the recipient of said cum, Antonio Brown. Now, we got an industry matchup on the defensive side of the ball there for Washington. Josh Norman.
Some of you might remember being on the Redskins last year.
No, on the...
Carolina last year. And, the whole Odell Beckham Jr. nonsense.
Right, do you think there's going to be a repeat there?
I think Antonio Brown's just a way better wide receiver than Josh Norman is a D-back.
Dom, I think that's a great point. I think just
Just
Antonio
two
Brown is a better...
different skill levels.
Is just a better wide receiver than Josh Norman is like a good...
And I think Josh Norman is good.
John, I think Josh Norman's good. I think it's a great point.
I just think Antonio Brown's better.
Antonio Brown's better. Well, I guess that's it.
That is it.
We love you all. Any final words?
We'll see you week 2.
We'll see you week 2. God bless.